I'll just rewind a little bit. Um, I probably came over to Rhode Island in 2005, I believe. I think George is not here. Probably Sharat, me, and George probably are few members who used to play cricket just somewhere in Medfield by using tennis balls and all. We did that for a couple of years, and we were happy with that. We were happy. We were not finding 11 players always, but we always had a routine to play every Saturday, and we always drove and spent time in the morning. I met Ritesh probably 2008, I believe, when he came into CVS. So he found out that we have been playing cricket regularly, and he just came to me and said, I want to join and play with you guys. I didn't know what we were going to get into at that stage, but he joined our team. He saw us playing for a year in 2008, and for some of us who are here for a while, we did not even have a pitch for ourselves. We used to have mat, we used to roll it ourselves, use the baseball field, and just get through our games like that. Come 2008, end of the year, Ritesh came to us and said he's going to enroll us into MSCL. So I'll give you a good reaction from someone like George. He said, no way, that's not possible. He said, I don't think we'll be lasting a 40-over game. And we all kind of felt the same, that it's going to be very difficult to last a 40-over game. We were not even sure whether we have the fitness to do it. And Ritesh came and said, and like he always convinces everybody, I'm sure, and he has convinced us for 10 years now, he said, it'll be fine. That's the way he goes about executing things. So here we are, 10th year, and I don't know how many more years, probably. I don't know, you should have put smoking is interest. And he seems to be liking this costume a lot, so that's why we chose it. So it's all Ritesh and his efforts to kickstart challengers, and then he did find enough support with other senior members in the group. And there have been many players who have played for challengers, and we are here now. And there are a lot of statistics that's available for everybody to see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can move to the next slide. If you guys are not applauding, that's the So we just came up with this. I'm sure just my wife, when I showed her this presentation, she didn't like this slide. She said, I first had it as on our second home. She said, you better have it as your second summer home at least. So yeah, so this is a view of the ground. I think this picture came from Gaurav with his. So the baseball field you see over there, that's where we used to play. We used to struggle, but we were happy. But this is the effort after we started challengers and made our own pitch. I guess one of the best grounds that we ever see in MSCL, and it's definitely our second summer home. We probably pay a minimum mortgage for it, but that's it. Yeah, so the next slide is about challenges, 10 years of history, just to highlight how many games we have played over a period of time. We have played almost 208 games, and with 117 victories, 75 losses, a few abandoned games, and a couple of tied games. Now, looking at the total number of matches out there, for some of the members who have played for all 10 years, we almost played like 160 games. I never dreamt about playing cricket really in a club, and for me to play that many games, I just feel like you're privileged to be a part of this club and reach this stage. We'll just take a break.
What's that?
Yeah, it's almost like a 56% win. So we're still okay as long as we're about 50%, I guess. I'm not sure if this is better than Saurav Ganguly's team, but maybe not Virat Kohli's team, but maybe better than Saurav Ganguly's team. Yep. Yep. So we'll just jump into some milestone trivia, so some fun questions for you guys. Some of the challenges members, you might remember some of the milestones for some of your team members. And some of them are total statistics that you may not be able to guess. But we just wanted to start with milestones for challengers. There are some dates. These are some milestone dates. And we wanted to just highlight it here. I'll let Arun click through all of them. And I wanted you guys to guess the first one. May 8, 2009. There you go. Next one, May 15, 2009. So the first game, I just want to talk about that. We were almost close to winning that game, but we just lost it at the last few hours. The first one. So that was a big heartbreak for us, but we learned a lot of lessons out of it.
I will talk about that.
Yeah. And already went to the next one. September 25th, 2010 was when we won Division 3 championship.
Varun was born 2 days before.
September 13, 2014. Anybody wants to take a guess?
Arhan was born.
I should have ordered this differently.
No.
Plan better.
He's
Then you guys.
That's me. He's 230. Only you know that.
September 27, 2014. That's the T20 championship that we won in Division 2. June 3rd, 2017. I didn't want to miss that out. Challengers B debut. And you guys want to take the last one is your first victory. Looks like that game was abandoned probably, I think, based on what I saw. You probably won the next game. You won the next one. So this slide would be more around trivia. So these are questions. So you guys have to take a shot at the answer. So the first one there is, how many players do you think would have played for Challengers 2?
1 million.
1 million? We have 4 options.
I didn't have enough time to put an option.
Come on, man. No, can you give the range?
Alright, it's above 50.
55.
70, 60, 60.
You shouldn't be answering.
57.
57. Anybody? It's more than that.
63. 60.
It's more than that.
72.
It's a little less than that.
65.
Yeah, 81.
69.
There you go. 70. Alright, we don't want to keep it as only questions, so we just turned it around with a number so that you can guess what does this number mean. 26,361. What do you guys think? Number of runs. Yep, that's the total number of runs. Challengers A and B together have scored silver.
That's conceded, right?
I trust my Excel sheet. So there's something more that I wanted to add here. So there are some super stats that based on the numbers we looked at. 14% of those numbers. So that's good. I want to take a moment for that. 14% of the runs were scored by Raga. Yeah. His wife is here, I guess. So one comment we all make sometimes is we all show up to the ground, whether we win the toss or we chase. We end up relaxing because if Raga is batting, we have to watch for a while because he bats forever. So, and he has done that over a period of time, not just 1 year or 2 years. So, it's a huge contribution from Raga. Next one. Total wickets, probably a bigger number. So, if you want to take a guess.
500. 5,600.
No, it's just wickets, so it will not be that big.
18,000.
I forgot the number actually. 15,000. Oh, that's a lot of wickets. Yep. There is a super stats for that. Ritesh owns 15% of the wickets. And I wanted to leave it at one super stat, but then I looked at the stat further. Raga is so close. And he was 14%. So these two guys give us 29% of the wickets. I don't know what other people are doing. But
I'll tell you, others are catching.
and I know that if we had taken some more catches, some of you guys would have had more percentages. But and the other stats also is you and Raga are just the difference is just 10 wickets. So whoever wants to catch up, it's up to you guys.
I'll make sure. Good that you told us now.
Highest score by a challenger's batsman.
140, 150, 150,
145. It was Varun and Nishant.
Who copied my name again?
So what does the number 99 stand for? You guys want to take a guess?
So fast jersey.
The last digit, the last double digit.
What's that? That's spot on. 9950s. So who has scored the next one? That's the 150.
No.
So super stats for that. Raga owns 22% of that. And Gopal was not far off. And he had 14%. That was a significant number. Together these guys had 36% contribution. So that's a huge number.
Don't promise to the competitors. They might steal Raga.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest one. So, 8 number of centuries.
You did it, man.
Raga.
So the super stat, before you click, can you guess the super stat for it? Varun has 3 centuries out of that. We'll move on to the next one. It's still not done yet. We just talked about batting. Now we have to do favors for the bowling and fielding. 6-2-2-1.
622.
26,000 बना के छोड़ दिया नहीं
Number of overs bowled by challengers. I lost track of it too. Number of 5-wicket hauls. Anybody?
Well.
No.
17.
I've not been able to remember it too.
9. Nobody knows. 9.
Probably 6 or 7.
It's 9. There is a super stats for that. Ravi has 3 of them. So that is 33% of the best bowling figures for challengers.
Has to be Ravi.
So Ravi is one. Who else?
Gaurav. Has to be Gaurav.
You can take it. So Ravi has 6 for 12. I don't know how we are going to beat that. But the thing is, it's just 6 wickets doesn't come often. So we just looked at the stats. There are a couple more people who have performed.
Gaurav
equally.
5 for 11.
The super stats is 2 more. Vishal had 6 for 22. And Raji had 6 for 36. So Vishal is the king of swing, and Raji is singles king. Total catches. So as far as the catches goes, MSCL did not have stats from 2014 and beyond. So we had to settle for 3 years of data. So this is only just accounting for. Should be the Sharat most likely. Yeah, Sharat is an easy guess. Anybody else? So this is the total number of catches, right? So this is the total number of catches by challengers A plus B. The super stats.
Like 50% from Sharat.
Not 50%, but Sharat is definitely one of them. You can see the super stats. Sharat has 61 out of that. And Ravi has 45. So these guys have been catching 45% of the time. don't know whether it looks good or bad on us.
And Ravi is catching this and Naga is bowling.
So, the one thing that I wanted to comment on that is that I couldn't get it from MSCL.
He never drops a catch.
So one thing that's evident based on that is Sharath is taking care of all the catches behind the wickets, and Ravi is taking care of the rest of the ground. So we are happy watching him do that. Total dismissals. So the 418 is just the catches. The dismissals will include run-outs and other things. So what do you guys think? Number.
8,000. 20,000. 10,000. 10,000. 9,000. 500. 9,500.
It's close. She said 512.
600. 510.
That's close. 503. And as you can see, since Sharath and Ravi have contributed to the catches anyway, they are going to show up here too. You can throw the stats, super stats for that. Sharath has 81 dismissals and Ravi has 55. 27% of the team's contribution comes from them. Go for it. Total number of runouts from 2015. 61. The super stats for that. Any guesses? Ravi. 10 of them are from Ravi, so that's like 16% of them comes from Ravi. So everybody else are like 3, 4, 5. So it's not a number closer to that. Alright, we move on to the last slide. That's the most important stats you want to all think about and you want to applaud soon enough. Thank you guys.
Thing in WhatsApp, right? So this guy has been working throughout the night to collect all this information, right? These details doesn't come easily. Let me tell you, we are all pretty much belong to the software background, but our MSCL stats apps are not really up to date. So in order to get to these details, there needs to be some amount of work. And believe me or not, he has done something really special today. So what I can say is, like, we call Chiru Billa, but I would say Chiru's other name is commitment, right? I haven't seen a personality in our group who's more committed than Chiru ever before. Absolutely. Stunning performance, okay? Alright, thanks. Now we are going to the next one. So we know that we have talked about all these challenges, history and everything, right? Whenever I think about challenges team, I think about the famous analogy of Chinese bamboo tree. Does anyone know what's special about a Chinese bamboo tree? It goes fast.
It's Chinese.
Sudhanshu, you have something?
It's Chinese.
Okay, Ritesh said that it's made in China.
It's a Chinese bamboo tree.
Alright, so I'll tell you what Chinese bamboo tree, the speciality is. When you sow the seed for a Chinese bamboo tree, right, you actually nurture it, water it, right? It takes like 5 years for the first leaf or sprout to come out, right? And after it comes out, it grows up to like 90 foot in the next 6 weeks, right? So our Challenges Club was quite similar when we started off. Like, we were like having no clue on where we are, even though we are playing cricket. Many people thought that we were not capable enough to play in MSCL. But we proved many teams wrong by doing such fantastic performance of the year. So this has come through real hard work. For many of you, it might feel like, hey, it's just MSCL, right? But let me tell you, this is cricket, and whichever part of the globe you go, there are many cricket players, and most of them are really talented. And in order to come through these challenges, you need to be really committed. So I'm really proud of my team, and these stats really prove like where we belong, right? So next, I also want to talk about some history of our Challenges Club. Like, there are many people who could not come here. the Challengers people who actually started the club initially, who played in the league. So I got a little bit surprise for you all. It's really funny. So let me play that.
I was showing you pictures of me as a team this morning. And me jumping.
Hello Challengers family, I am Ram Kumar. I was one of the opening bowlers when Challengers cricket team started. It's great to be part of its 10th year anniversary, at least through this video. Not based out of Rhode Island anymore, but still glad to be here, and so great to know that we are all far away from home, but we are still keeping up this religion of cricket in our hearts and playing with a lot of passion, and hope we continue for many more years through Challengers family. And thank you very much, and congratulations Challengers. Go Challengers!
Hello guys, congratulations for 10th anniversary of Challengers Cricket for lifetime, and this is what I'm very thankful for this. I received it from Nitish, but I know that I'm thanking the entire team for this. I just work, and whatever I do, I think it will be really all the best for 2019 season, and inshallah, we will be fine. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Hearty congratulations on the 10th anniversary. First of all, about myself, I'm Girish. I'm doing this video for both Deepti and myself. I so wish I could be there, but I'm very glad that I could at least be present digitally. Thank you all for this. Just thinking back about the time that I spent with the team back in 2014, there were so many special memories. I think at the top, that year we won the championship for the first time. So that was a really special moment for all of us. Outside the cricket as well. We all were a big, all of you all hosted us so graciously numerous times. So all the times we did all the family get-togethers or something really special that we recollect a lot. I also remember we had a lot of new couples that year. I know Harish family was new, Praveen's was new, Vishad's was new, and ours. So I hope the trend is continuing. I can go on and on about all the great times that I had with the team. I think, really my send-off should also be mentioned because, without that it's not complete. I'm really grateful for the team to have given me such a wonderful send-off. I know you're all having a great time. This is, party time because it's 10th anniversary.
Hey guys, congratulations on celebrating the 10th year anniversary of the Challengers Cricket Club. My name is Himanshu, also known as Slow Poison. I am one of the founding members of the club, and I was taught by Ritesh, Sharath, Mustafa and everyone else while batting how to defend. They never taught me how to attack. So I would go down to bat, never get out, and the other team would literally die. That's the reason why it was called slow poison. Anyways, I am so glad that we are here celebrating 10 years of friendship and cricket and everything else in between. Go ahead, have a blast in 2019, win the cup, beat the Eagles or whoever the team that is. But I hope to meet you all in the summer this year and have fun.
You want to say something about this? You probably know them better than me. No talking without glass.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a little fun of some of those folks. Mustafa, we all know. We were just chatting here. He could do everything. He would probably even keep wickets and come back and bowl and bat too. He's so enthusiastic. I know Ram, he used to bowl a lot for us, and yeah, he probably played for a couple of years, I think. Girish, I think, he was a very good fast bowler. He had a good impact to the game, and we had a lot of fun playing with him. And some of these guys usually bat with me towards the end. Himanshu is a good example. He's slow poison, but I was the one, and he was the last man. I used to bat with him many times, and he stayed not out, and I get out, and he stays not out. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I can think of. Thank you.
So I got this idea, just 2 days back to bring everyone who has played before onto the stage in some way or the other, right? Many people wanted to actually share this, but they were kind of a little shy on how I will display this to the audience. So I promised them that I'll do it the right way, but they still struggled a bit. But in any ways, these guys, like for example, Girish, he was traveling back to India. And I messaged him and he said, "Hey buddy, I'm getting onto a flight. Do you mind if I give it to you after 2 days?" Said, "You know what? Tomorrow is the anniversary. If you want to give it, you need to give it now." So what he said is that, forget about the flight. Let me record a video and send it to you. And you know how crazy he is, right? When he's batting or bowling. But he was kind enough to share all these wishes along with us. So it's what I just want to say is these people, right? Whenever they're talking about challenges. Heritage or kind of the historical moments that we had and how proud they are to have played for Challengers. And we all are sitting here and each one of us should be actually happy to belong to this club. This is a club which has a lot of values, it has a lot of self-belief, and the leadership is very supportive, and we should be really happy that we are sitting here. It's not because we just know how to hold a bat or how to throw a ball, we are able to play for Challengers. We should respect that and try to do better in the next outing, okay, if we get a chance. So that's one of them, and the next one, before we start on to the cultural programs, I request, there were a couple of families who actually said that they want to do the program. So within the next 10 minutes we are going to start. So if you want to get ready, please be ready for that, okay, so that we have less time. So try to get yourself ready for that event. The next one I have is, we talked about some things about how we started, right? So it's always good to remember those moments somehow, right? So I came up with this.
परिंदा है तू, दिखला के जिंदा है तू, बाकी है तुझ में हौसला तेरी।
मधुशाला मेरा चैन रैन नैन अपने साथ ले गया नैनों वाले ने नैनों वाले ने छेड़ा मन का प्याला छलकाई मधुशाला मेरा चैन रैन नैन अपने साथ ले गया पग पग डोलो रे पग पग डोलो रे जगमग सी मैं चलती ओ जगमग लो सी जलती तेरे नैनों की जैसी मदिया थर थर कांपो रे तेरे तीर से लिपटी चंदन पे दाग से लिपटी मैं बेहोश तू नशा ऐसी मोह की दशा मेरा चैन रैन नैन अपने साथ ले गया नैनों वाले ने छेड़ा मन का प्याला छलकाई मधुशाला मेरा चैन रैन नैन अपने साथ ले गया
And why is 10 more important than 9?
Because I'm 10. Because it's the
You're 10.
first.
That's a good answer.
Because it's the first double-digit number.
Oh, it's a first double-digit number. That's a good reason. Who else? Does anyone know like why 10 is more important than 9? Because I don't know the answer, to be honest.
Because if you equal 1 and 0 equals 1.
So whatever the reason is, in olden days, whenever there was a single-digit number and when it became 2, right, it was considered to be a little special, right? So 10 is definitely a good number. There are not many clubs in MSCL who have reached 10 years. Like many of them have started, and they actually, I know many clubs who started after a couple of years, it abruptly ended for some reason. They were not playing in MSCL. But this club has continued to play for 10 years, which itself is a good achievement. Okay, so I'm just going to come to people and check with them. What do they think about today's event and what do they feel about challenges? Okay, so I feel like I should start with the opening batsmen for some reason, because the opening batsmen, they are known to face the fast ball without any kind of fear. They wipe out all fear. So I went to Varun, he's the opening batsman. Now I'm going to Raga. Raga is the senior most batsman. Let me give you a call. What was it? What you feel about challenges after 10 years?
Actually, it's feel really good because more than playing cricket, it's the same bunch of guys who are still stuck around for this 10-year anniversary. When I started off, we had Ritesh, George, Chiran, Palpaji, Arun, and everyone. So at that time, when we started off, we didn't know where we would be going. But now, after 10 years, we have 3 trophies. And we still have a dream of winning the Division 1. So I hope we do that this year. And more than that, more than cricket, it's the bond we share among ourselves and the families. It's a great journey for the last 10 years playing for challenges. And I hope this continues.
Thanks, Raga. So we have a little magician getting ready. The next one is a magic show. But before that,
Okay, I'll get.
I need to talk to some of the senior most players over here. Mr. Harpal Singh, Raji, my favorite buddy.
DJ Pra.
Love you, Praji.
What do you want me to say about 10 years?
What do you feel? You are feeling happy today?
I always feel happy. It's been quite up and down. We have won quite a few games. We have lost very close games. One particular game that I remember, I think probably 2009, we were playing against that Caribbean team in white clothes. And I remember we all fielding, and these guys, big guys, they hit the shot, and we all of them running at the ball after the ball, like crazy small kids running after the ball, and I was I came home and told my family that this is what has happened, and we were running like a small kids. They were like, "Why did you even go and play at the big league?" And I mean, you should have learned first and then started playing. But I guess that was quite a good lesson. We learned quite a lot from that team or from those games, and this is where we are right now. Challengers A, Division 1, hope to win in this season, and Challengers B, if we have the full team, and we will, and plan to win Division D.
Awesome, Rajiv. White man speaking right words. Happy to hear. All right, so we have Arjun ready now.
He needs one card.
Okay. Something is missing. No problem. Dhirubhai, next one is you're ready. Let me just get these things organized. So in between, I think one thing I decided is to stay away from this area, because I'm not seeing two happy faces over here. They feel like a little gloomy, a little dull. But don't worry, we'll have something really happy with you. I mean, just bear with us, because you guys like almost tolerate us for almost 6 months every year. From the last 10 years, for 6 months, multiplied by number of hours. This is just 1 hour.
We don't see those analytics over there.
So let me get the next song ready for the
Wait, mommy.
we have Praveen here. We all know Praveen. We call him Malcolm. He is one of the techie bowlers in NSCL. He's an amazing bowler. I'd like to request you to talk about your experience playing for Challengers.
So, first of all, I'm so happy for the 10th anniversary. I've been most part of 10 years, so I started from 2012. So, I played for 7 years. The slides only shows Ritesh, Ravi and Raga played, but I also played. Alright, so I got introduced to the Challengers from Gopal. I did my masters with him. That's when I got introduced to Challengers. And this is the first time I played a leather ball in my whole life. I never played with leather ball, so this was the first time I played here. It was a scary proposition, but then cricketing skills are there. So I actually remember my audition to get into the team. All right, so I went into the nets. I was supposed to be a batsman, not a bowler, like what Arun said. Malcolm Marshall is a bowler, but I joined as a batsman. My audition was taken by Ritesh. He was like looking all my shots, whether it is proper shots or not. And then I wondered how good a batsman he is. But then once I got into the field, okay, I realized, okay, I'm pretty good at this. So I started with the practice match. I was supposed to bat, but then Ritesh has to bowl also. So I said, yes, I do bowl. And then he saw my bowling, and then I got stuck as a bowler itself. He's given me enough chances, but then I couldn't capitalize on it. But my bowling somehow clicked. So that's how my journey is. I remember those times. Coming to the Challengers as a team, I know there is no easy win for Challengers. It's a struggle. Even the opposition scores 100. We scored that at the last very end, and everyone is tense. I never remember an easy win for Challengers, but then we play as a team. That's what I remember. Having said that, I'll end with 1, 2, 3, Challengers!
Thanks, Praveen. That's again some great words from a great cricketer. Fortunate to have you in our team. Obviously, we trust your batting abilities now. You are, I think he's coming like 4 down, 2 down, 3 down nowadays.
He's a good
the last year, I think last year he had one of the biggest impact as far as batting is concerned. I still remember some of the shots that he has hit, especially the cover drive which went right outside the ground. You know, that was an amazing shot. So good luck for this year. I'm sure you will do well. So next one, I think we have got a few more minutes. Let's get through a dance. Please bear with me for a few more minutes, and we are going to do something really more special. Okay? And keep on prophesying. This is special. So Rivia, are you ready?
Mistake,
Do you go to any dance school? Which school do you go? REM. I also came to know that your dad and mom are also going to perform today, or did they practice? Oh, they're going to be worse? But let me tell you, I've seen their dance, they are really fantastic performers. Okay. Maybe we can have a rehearsal on the backside. We can ask them to get ready, okay?
So this year, I know most of the folks here have voted, and some of the folks who could not attend, they also voted. And as you know that this year the categories were a little different from the past years. And that was to add some more fun to different categories that we give award on. And I would say for Team B, it's the history is only for 2 years, but we have tons of moments to cherish for. And I would like to speak a few words for the Team B here. I know not many members are present here.
Guys, listen everyone. Please maintain silence for a few minutes, okay? Somebody's talking here. Please.
Okay, is that better? Okay, so I will take a few moments to talk about Team B. And Team B, the history is just for 2 years. We are a very new team. Few of the members from the original Challengers team went to form the Team B, and we had an influx of new players, young players, and I'm telling you that it has been more fun playing in Division 4. As you can see the pictures that were shown, you can see the celebrations, the after game celebrations that happen for Team B. Nothing like it. Okay, whether we win or lose, at the end of the day, we party very, very hard. And right from everyone. So it has been a pleasure leading the bunch of players, and I know the last 2 years have been very different emotions. The first year was very tough. We just started playing together, trying to know who is who, what is their strengths, how to pace the innings and whatnot. But come 2018, and we were a force to reckon with. And I can tell you that I saw each and everyone pull up their socks and they performed like champions. Winning or losing is part of the game. I know that it still hurts that we lost in the most important game last year, but those are the learnings we have to take and move forward. We cannot just take that as a loss and just think about it, regret about it for the rest of our lives. It's something that we have to learn, move forward. And I'm telling you, if we perform even to the 80 or 90% level of what we did last year, but stay as a group, we will definitely bring the cup. So, I mean, we do have the awards, and I would like to invite Uncle Ji. Please come here to hand over the awards for Team B. So there have been a lot of performances last year in B team, and if you look at the scores, some of the stats from last year's, you will see that we blew away our opponents in many games, and we outperformed them, we outscored them, and we were really at the peak of our performance. And it's not just one player or two players, everyone was contributing, everyone was enjoying, and that's what we want to see in a team. Without taking much time, I would like to go over the awards. So the first one, which is I think a very important award. This is something that reverberates in the spirit of challengers. It's called the Team Care and the Respect Award. And it is something which anyone who is part of the Challengers family, I mean, I know they are doing their best for the team, but you have to stand out to really win this award. And this award for last year for Team B, we had few nominations here. We had Varun, Sai, George, Nitin, Sudhanshu, Raki. They all were nominated for this award, but in the end, it was Nitin who pulled it off. So Nitin, congratulations. Nitin, you have to speak few words.
Two words or few words?
Okay. So, it has been a pleasure playing with challengers. I would say I would bring back my school days when I used to play like this. And here with the challengers team, I think I could feel those years once again. And it was really enjoyable experience. Thank you.
Thanks, Nitin. So Nitin always plays his hardest. He plays with the most spirit when he is in the ground. He throws his body towards the ball, and he will try to juggle the catch, and we all will be holding our breath. Come on, take that catch. And he does take some catches, and we win the match. Okay. So the next category is the most valuable player for the season. So this one, the MVP. I mean, if you think of the MVP, it cannot be a performance on one area. It has to be contribution overall, and also you have to show some extraordinary spirit to come and perform and be part of the team. So it was, we had some nominations here in this category with Varun, Raki, Harpal, Sai and Abdash. But truly the MVP for 2018 was Raki.
I joined Challengers way back. I played in Team A. So then at the time, Ritesh Bhai was the captain. He used to always say, I used to play 2020. Ritesh Bhai always used to say, Raki Pada Koja, but I never used to get to bat. Then one time he gave the chance in the 40-over game. It was like too hot, so when I went for the batting, I couldn't even get up. Then in the Dinesh Bhai guidance, in the leadership in the Team B, so I played. So Challengers is not just a cricket team, but it's like a family to me. So I used to travel from the different state to come and play with these guys. Not only just to play it and to have the fun after the party. That's where you have seen instead of the bat and ball, you have seen all the beer bottles, all those things. And last but not least, I would like to thank my friend Nandu and Praveen and his family for supporting me. So whenever I used to come here, I used to stay at their places, so they are like all the supporters. Because of them, I joined the Challengers. Thank you, everyone.
So now Raki is in Seattle, but he's going to take the flights every Thursday night to come here and play the games over the weekends. Right, Raki? Yeah. So Raki, we are gonna be looking forward for more contribution from you and maintain the MVP award for this year also. Okay, the next category that we have is for attendance and punctuality award. Right? I did not nominate myself, otherwise I would have won this award hands down. But the nominations, as you can see here, were Mathan, Sudhanshu, Arpal Praji and Abhilash. And I can tell you that from the day the B team was formed, I mean, everyone can say a few things about all the players who have been nominated here. But the level of dedication that we have seen from Abhilash is just to none. So Abhilash, you are truly a champion, and your dedication to the team has been amazing. Please come and take the award. Okay. Come on.
Yeah, thanks to Prasanna first of all, because she's allowing me to go and play the 6 months of matches every weekend. And not only her, I would like to thank everyone, for the whole better off wives at home who are allowing their husbands to play 6 months of Thanks a lot.
Okay, so moving on. The next award is the Standing Ovation Award. Right? I mean, this one is truly for someone who has performed right from get-go. And he deserves this award. So as you can see, we had few nominations here. Varun, Abhilash, Sai and Raki. And but for 2018 season, clearly the winner for B team is Raki. Standing ovation.
That's a tie, right? Yeah, that's a tie. It's a tie.
Guys, you don't have to repeat repeat the same when Ritesh is here on the podium.
What did you do that all these guys?
See, that's how I train my team, okay? They treat me like a guru. No, but truly speaking, Varun, the first game he played last season, right? He came to me because he missed the first 2 games. And when he came and he played the 3rd game, he said, Dhirubhai, I'm gonna score something good. And I was like, he's just coming back. I don't know how much he's gonna score, but let's see. And he scored a century in that game. That was the first century he scored that season. And ended up scoring 2 centuries. So Varun and Raki, I mean, they present 2 big pillars of our team. So definitely, it's no surprise that this is tie between both of them. So thanks, Varun.
I'm oblique. Yeah, 2 years back I was playing for a tennis ball tournament with some team, which I can't name it here. And I was 11th batsman in the team. And from there, recognizing me to get into this team, a special thanks to Raga and Nitin to make me to join this Challengers team. And I don't know how I ended up being the opening batsman in this team. I'm truly honored and thank you. And also thank all my team members who allowed me to bat up the order. And we have MS Dhoni of our team, Dhirubhai leading from the back.
I don't know where MS Dhoni comment is coming from.
So when I joined Challengers,
Okay guys, so we'll move on to the next one. This is the next award is the Cheer Master Award. Okay, now the Cheer Master Award, this is for someone who is the loudest in the field, whether batting or bowling or fielding. I mean, they try to cheer the team even when they are standing far, far away. Or even if sometimes they are outside of the circle, even outside of the field, they will be shouting, right? So this award is for that purpose. The nominations here were for Sudhanshu, Sai, Varun and Abhilash. And in this case, the winner this time is Sai, who is not here with us today. And then between Sudhanshu and Sai, I can tell you that the way they comment or make comments on some of the batsmen, the opposing batsmen, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I still remember one of the instances where the batsman had just walked into the crease. It was his first ball. Okay, he was facing the first ball, and Sai is making a comment that, "Arey, isko to khelna nahi aata, isko ball dikh nahi rahi." I'm like, let the guy play at least one ball. How can you make a comment like that? But I'm laughing, I'm enjoying, because those kind of comments keep us going. So definitely we are missing Sai here today. He's starting a new gig in Ohio. Hopefully he will be back. But we are definitely missing him tonight here. Okay, the next and the last award for Team B is it's called the iSchool or the Ripple Effect Award. Now iSchool, that is for someone who can stay as calm as possible. Doesn't matter what the match situation is, whether we are winning or losing, whether we are really in bad shape. I mean, this person always keeps his calm, and that is something that there are few players in Team B who show that trait, and that's why we nominated here Harpal Praji, Raki, Naga, Mathan, and they all have shown the iSchool attitude in many games. But clearly the winner for this award is Mathan. Mathan is not here today with us. He's enjoying his vacation in Sri Lanka. But he will be excited to win this award. And if you have seen him or met him, I am telling you, he's the coolest person. You will never see any kind of tension or worries on his face. He's always smiling. So I'm glad that he's getting this award for B team. So with that, I think all the B team awards are.
That's what is missing.
How you responded?
Okay, so I think we've done this many times.
No. I'm taking it away.
Okay, before I go to the awards, right, there are only two things I want to say. Some of you who are serious colleagues and they have seen my cue, they might have seen one red ball on my table, and then there's this one. So these two are always with me, and there is a reason for this, right? So this one is the ball that is a winning ball for 2010. It's a very special ball for me. I have all the signatures, although they have faded. The reason why I keep it is, someone was talking about one of the games, the first game where we were really close with Boston CC, the first 2009 game, the first game on September 8th. And that game we almost had it. We had them at 7 down, 8 down, and they still needed like 40-50 runs. I was super confident. I was like, okay, this is easy, right? That is a piece of cake. We almost won the first game, and big deal for us. We ended up losing that game, and the worst bowling performance was by me. I gave like 3 overs, 34 runs. Never ever, maybe it has happened, but that was a big shock for me because I thought that we had the game. I bowled a couple of overs, and we lost the game. And that's one victory. If we had, we would have not gone to Division 3. We would have stayed in Division B. So that was a big thing for me. And when we won Division C, this is the ball that I have, and I keep it with me because this reminds me that never be overconfident, never call it before the last ball is bowled. Always keep your focus, win it, and then you can enjoy. Right, so this was a great learning, and then next game we won, and out of first 5 we won 3 games, and we were on a roll before I tore my ACL, and then I was out for 6-7 games, and we ended up going to Division C. I was like, I can't tell you what I felt because that one victory would have saved that, and obviously my life. So that is the first ball that and the second ball that I had was also the ball. In Merrimack, where I was playing, and I twisted my knee and I tore my ACL. But we still won that game. So that is again a reminder of okay, things go bad, and as long as you are ready to come up, bounce back, and be the player that you are, play with as a team. You'll do good, and those are the two. I always keep these with me. And I think Sudhanshu can probably know because he comes and looks at that ball every now and then. So those are the things I wanted to share today. With that, we'll go to the awards. I think you have a few things, other things planned, right? So we'll go quick. Okay, so first thing is we tried to change these awards. Every time we used to have best batsman, best bowler, best fielder, best, this and that. And we only have, few awards they're already set. Like best fielder, no one can take it away from Sharath or Ravi, right? It's not possible. So this time we changed it and we moved it to like, try to capture all the way from 2009 to 2018. So first one is the Team Care and Respect Award. This is very important because obviously Team A, it's very difficult to get that respect. I believe they will tell you up on the face. So as you can see, we got 15 responses. The nominees
for these were Arun, Gaurav, Chiran, Praveen, and Ravi. Any guesses? Gaurav. Right, it's a tie between Chiran? No. Maybe. Gaurav. Alright. So it's a tie between, actually we had George's name in there too because, this was from 2009 onwards. So it's a tie between actually George and Chiran. So
I've spoken enough with statistics and all that. There is no statistics for this. Yes, I'm always surprised.
it cannot be measured, by the way. I think measured by.
I think you guys gave the Team Player Award last year too. I wasn't here to receive it. Now, it's a tie with George. And I know most of these guys who have been playing for Challengers a lot. George is precious, right? How much he has contributed to the team, leadership, and a lot of contributions that he cannot measure too. So probably goes to 75% to George, and I'll take 25% out of him. If I can, I'll send it. Thank you, everybody.
Okay. And also someone talked about some auditions, right? Ravi? Okay. Believe it or not, I actually remembered everyone's audition. And you guys can cross-question and ask me anytime. At least from Team A, I know everyone. Who came when, first time. I remember Gopal. I'll tell you about Gopal. The reason is, Gopal, Raga, Sumit, Arun, these all came for that audition, same day. Right? And Arun was amazing. The way he was hitting, I was like, man, this guy is amazing. So, definitely. And I still say that I pay to watch his game. He is that good. I like it. Raga was really good, but he was all jolly. He was like, bowling and batting, and so it was like, okay, I'm not going to confirm him yet. There was a big story on that. But Gopal, he was not able to connect anything. Okay, he was missing the balls. He was like totally off. And I was like, okay. There was one guy called Shiva. You might have seen the pictures. So he told me that Gopal is really good. Take him. Like, okay. And then when I saw him, I was like, I don't know how to take him. I mean, this guy is not even timing it. So, but then I said, okay, let me go back, talk to Shiva again. So I went and talked to Shiva. Shiva, have you seen him? Like, because I saw him, he was hardly connecting anything. He was like, Hitesh bhai, trust me, just take him. I was like, okay. So we took him, and then when I saw him back like a couple of times and hitting those, straight down and the cut shot, I was like, okay, I'm glad I took him. So, and that's how, he ended up being what he is, one of the most consistent players. And, by the way, I still remember Chiran, when we went, so he talked about a couple of things, and I joined these guys to play, and believe me, I was one of the most consistent opening batsmen back then. And I think he can talk to it because I never considered myself an opener back then, okay? But I still, scored like 20, 25, 30 runs consistently. So I was like, hey, it's good. And then Chiran, he was all bowler. And then one day he comes out like 6 down, 7 down, and he hits like cow corner sixes and this and that. I was like, this guy is amazing. Why is he not coming up the order? He was like, no, I just like to bowl. I was like, okay. He hardly got to bowl in Team A.
That's the biggest mistake he has done. He neither get back to bowling.
Oh my God, Vishad, I can talk about him. He introduced to me as a bowler. Obviously, and was batting down the order. After a couple of
Raga as a bowler.
Raga was as a bowler. But Raga actually convinced me that he has played as an opener before and all that. Vishal, I think he was always as initially he was 7 down, 8 down, 9 down, sometimes a 12th man too. And now he's like the best opener that we have, like explosive batsman. And I think I remember everyone. So you guys can cross question me, and I'm pretty confident. Let's move on. Otherwise, I'll keep on talking. Most valuable player. Okay, the nominees for most valuable player of this season: Sunil, Praveen, Ravi, Raga, and Vishal.
Oh, kya yaar, 5 top 5.
Yeah, but
it will be a close one.
yeah. So it is very close one. My God.
Oh my God.
If you see the result, you will know. This is why it's become so difficult. Now, you guys always think that the voting, you are like, oh, if this guy voting is already decided, this and that. You guys have always said that, but this is not the proof. I'll show you why. Go down. Yeah. It's a tie between 3.
Oh my God.
So Raga, Ravi, and Vishal. It's a 3-way tie. Guys, I cannot give 3 awards. So just come here. All 3 of you. And lift one trophy and share the picture. Yes, right. Indu, he was not in the nominations.
No, we are nominated.
Okay.
Sharat.
The nominations: Chiran, Sunil, Sharad, Raga, Ravi.
Sharat.
And guys, remember, this is from 2009 onwards. This is not like last year's. This is all the way. Okay.
Sharat, unanimous. Hands down. Hands down.
Correct. That's Sharad. Hands down. The first person to reach the ground, either it's a practice or a match. I can't beat him enough times.
Shut up.
Thank you. Sharad. You guys should have talked.
So, first of all, thank you so much. Obviously, any award from this club is very precious. So, really thank you all for that. So, I can also go on and talk the whole night, but I'm conscious of time. So, Ritesh talked a lot about auditions of some of you, right? Like Sunil, Arun, and all that. Now, I can tell you about his audition. Because I think he came to CBS from New Jersey or somewhere in 2007, something like that, right? And then I remember we used to just play recreational cricket, maybe 2 hours once in a while, maybe on the weekend. CBS versus TCS, I don't know if you remember that. And then we used to go home, and then our wives would say, "Why are you gone for 2 hours or 3 hours on Saturday morning or Sunday morning?" Right? Little did they know what to expect later on in the next 10 years, right? So we played this one game in, I think it was in Lincoln Park in Rhode Island. It's only once we played. And then I saw this guy, he had come in, and I was wondering like who these guys are that suddenly showed up for these games. It always used to be myself, Arun, Mustafa, those kinds of people. And I saw him bowl, and he was very consistent. It was not like he was unplayable or anything, but very consistent. And it's almost like you could tell him where to pitch the ball, and he would do that, right? But so I was impressed and all that. But I never, like in 2009, I think he approached me and said, "Hey Sharad, I think this time we should just form a team and then, let's actually play in the league." Audio was like, "Ritesh, really, do you really want to do that? Let's just play for fun like we always do." But he somehow talked me into it. And then it's the next 10 years has been like an addiction, right? Like you get dragged into, you get sucked into it. I think every year I've said this is going to be my last year or I'm going to play very few games, but that has never happened. I'm going to say this one more time this year as well, but let's see if that will work out. So the one thing I would want to say about this club is I think it's probably the only club in MSCL where we just, we are like a family. It's not, we don't thrive on getting outside players all the time for, winning a couple of games, or we want to play. One of the main reasons I play is because of the friends we have created, right? And the spirit with which we play. So I think this is one of the clubs where we've really been successful because of our camaraderie, I think, not just because we have superstar players. I don't think we have anybody, maybe except one or two, but for the most part, that's how we play. So thank you again for the award, and hopefully this year at least we will be able to win Division 1, and that will be like a really great achievement. Thank you.
Right, the next one is the Standing Ovation Award. So, so this award goes to anyone who has performed from day 1, 2009, all the way.
I wasn't born in 2009. I was in class.
Yes. So the nominations: Raga, Gopal, Vishal, Ravi, and Gaurav. This one is actually not that close, and the award goes to Raga.
Thank you, everyone. It's a great honor to basically get this award, but the most important thing is it's not about me alone performing, because the reason Challengers is here today is because each and every member of this team who is in the playing 11 or who is sitting out. We always have a healthy competition among ourselves, which in turn helps us out as a team. So I hope we continue that, and I hope we get that Division 1 trophy this year, because we all are getting old, and I hope we get it this year. One thing I want to mention is regarding Ritesh Bhai. As all Shiran or Sharath or Arun and everyone has told, what these guys have done to basically from the Challengers team. But this guy in particular, no matter Sunil has on-call, Praveen has some work, Gopal has something, or me, he somehow convinces everyone to play that one game, so that he says, yeah, ye game khel le, agla game dekh lenge. So because of him, I think we all are still playing as one. And he drives us to perform each and every game. So a big round of applause to Ritesh Bhai. And I hope he does the same this year and we win the Division 1 trophy.
Okay, thank you, Raga. Okay, last one is the Cheer Master Award. Okay, so this is someone who just pumps up all the team, the whole team, right?
That's you.
Me? No, I keep quiet. I don't talk that much.
Play football.
Gaurav, Raga, Ravi, Arun, and Chiran.
Arun.
Ravi. Chiran.
Arun.
Mr. Cricket, Ravi.
It's a tie.
मास्टर रिटायरमेंट की उम्र आ गई थी
It's a tie.
Someone voted at the last moment. Oh, 16% vote, huh? So we got an extra one. Oh, so this is last moment change. Actually, my phone still shows the other one. So we have a tie. Chirag. Proxy vote, yes. I have to see whether we have a roster of 16.
I don't know what else to say. Like, I think everyone has talked about a lot about family.
Sarah?
Yep. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. I think we have talked a lot about Challenges family, and we all know what is the value and why we play cricket with Challenges. There are so many clubs. I think 50 plus clubs within NSCL, and I think we have opportunities elsewhere. But I think we have already mentioned whether it's Sharad, Ritesh, Chiru, George, their leadership, and more than that, it's the family, right? And that is the reason why we all are here tonight, and I hope you guys are enjoying. Probably a little bit boring for ladies, like all these stars and all these awards, but probably I can thank all of you who support us every weekend, every day for practice, probably allow us. Yeah. Yeah. So thanks for that. I would say like thanks to Team A for supporting each other in every moment, whether we are winning or losing, but just staying there. And I think cheering is the most important piece, at least whether we are winning or losing, that's what we all can do. So thanks for that.
Alright, last award, High School Ripple Effect Award. Right? High school. High school. High school. High school. So basically, this is one person who motivates, who leads by the example. You know, buck up everyone, and whose performance actually trickles down to the others as well. So the nominations for this award: Gopal, Sunil, Ravi, Raga, and Vishal. This one is actually pretty close.
Sarah.
One vote here and there would have given anyone. It's very close. It was a very close between all four, like Gopal, Sunil, Ravi, and Vishal. It was very close. The winner is Ravi. So basically, he shouts a lot. Alright, no, don't do that. He bucks up everyone. If you drop a catch, you can't look at Ravi. Right? You will hear things. So I think it's the passion that he brings to the game. Everyone enjoys it. If you are a fielder.
Initially, our vice captain George, once he left, Shell took over. But right from the beginning, if you look at it from 2008 onwards, he has been maintaining all our balance sheets, right? That's a lot of work. After every game, take care of who has played the game, what are the expenses, collecting every detail, and at the end of the year, you will see a response from him saying what we owe or what we get back. That's not an easy work, to be very honest. Okay? So this is on behalf of the team. Raga is going to give Sharad. Sharad, please come on stage. This is Sharad will open.
This is for your dedication, your commitment, your leadership, and your fantastic job leading, assisting, and we saw that when Ritesh was not there, we never missed him. We had a great leader within us. So, congratulations, Sharad. I request you to just open it and show it to everyone what the award is about.
Sure. Why not?
Indu, what was it?
Rather than the cost of this part. I think of last one. Sarah.
Thanks, Ranga. My all-time favorite cricketer right from my childhood days, I have never seen a superstar like Ravi, to be very honest. Okay? He's an amazing player. He has represented MSCL, and throughout MSCL, if you have a voting, everyone will say that he's the best all-round cricketer in MSCL. That's one of our cricketers whom we are all playing with. So I request him to come on stage to make the next presentation. So this one, again, many people have talked many good things, so I do not want to add anything more. It's going to get longer. But if I don't say these words, it might be a failure from my side. So we all know right from the beginning why this club who instituted this club and how this club has progressed. It's not easy, guys, to run this club, okay? With so many responsibilities in place, I'm sure that there's a meeting happening tomorrow where you're spending another 2 hours for all of us. So, to get into so many details, to work with the school, to work with the management, to get the grounds organized, to set up the ground, to ensure that he attends all the captain's meetings, to make sure that every member's needs in the team is met. Because we have our own ways of complaining, right? And it's very tough in case if a captain doesn't manage it. So unbelievable captain, and we are all proud of you. And on behalf of the team, I request Ravi to hand over the thing.
That is a surprise, I did not know.
You can open that, please. So while he's opening it, in many ways, Ritesh and Sharad, right? I kind of feel that they have a husband and wife relationship, right? Now it's up to you guys to decide who is a husband and who is a wife. But in good ways, if you think at it, like their coordination is amazing on the field, and the best part is off the field too. So that holds really well for our club and for our cricket. So thank you to both of you. Congratulations, Ritesh. You want to say anything more?
This means a lot, guys. Says Challenges Cricket Club 10th Anniversary Leadership Award presented to Ritesh. This does mean a lot. So, I did not know that they are cooking this up. Okay, I did not know. But yes, I don't have any words to say because I was not prepared for it. It has been fun. All I want to say is I've prepared hard this year. I've worked hard. I feel very strong, and I'm going to give my best. And I expect every one of you to give the best this year, and let's win it.